So today I'm gonna try and show you guys what one of my shoulder workouts looks like. I have a day just for shoulders. Usually I'll do some abs as well, but I don't know, a lot of people I talk to in their gym programs or whatnot, they'll hit shoulders when, you know, they'll do chest and shoulders kind of thing, or yeah, usually it's like chest and shoulders or whatnot, or they'll hit their front delts when they're doing some chest, and then when they do back, they'll do like their rear delts and whatnot. But what I found works for me is I just have a day dedicated to just shoulders. It's kind of a nice little break from everything else, but I was saying that doesn't mean the workout's really any shorter. I do a lot of different delt exercises, and the workout is usually still like my regular time, around like 40-45 minutes kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna try to film as best as I can, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I usually get really excited when it comes to shoulders, mainly just because you could feel it really good when I'm training shoulders. Like in the delt I'm working, I get that nice burn. I could really feel where I want to hit it, and it's one of that muscle groups for me that my strength has noticeably gone up over the months, which is always a great feeling. So it's overall just it's a fun day for me, and I love it when it lands on a weekend. So let's go destroy shoulders. Right, so I don't know if it's just my shoulders or what it is, but I find that they're super injury prone. So I always make sure I do a good warm-up on them. My favorite is these cables, and doing certain movements like this help me warm up shoulders really nicely, but they also really help with strengthening the rotator cuff muscle. And that's where I think a lot of shoulder injuries come from. It's just that rotator cuff area having weak muscles in there. So the reason why I use the cables is because there's resistance, which allows me to help build the strength up in that rotator cuff area, and but also like helps to get warm. So what I do for these is I want to keep my elbow nice and close to my body, and I'm kind of just trying to rotate like up here, but not moving my elbow. And then same with like this way. So I want to keep my elbow like as stationary as possible, and just trying to rotate right over there. Like my elbow's gonna move a bit, but you know, you get the point, right? It's good. It gets warm, all right? Normally I start with like a kind of like a press motion, kind of always like dumbbells is what I seem to do, but I want to switch it up because that stuff's good. So we're gonna start off with some side delt, the side delt area here with these cables. And there's a lot of different ways you could do these. You could go like from low to high, or I like to do them a little bit higher because I want that tension to be the most at this movement, and then up here it'll be lighter, but I want the most tension right here. And when you're doing these, anything with like when you want to hit your side delt only, you don't want to have, you know, your wrists up here like this. You mainly want to have your wrist at the same level as your elbow or slightly lower, and just drive up with your elbow, trying your best to keep that wrist same height or lower. And if you're doing it right, you'll feel it right in that side delt only. So, okay, rear delt action. If you want big fat shoulders, rear delts. Rear delts is what you want. The bigger your rear delts, the bigger your shoulders look. So I've heard, but I love training them. So this is just a cable one. What I want to do, just bent over, and I don't know, same as like most things. Driving with my elbow, don't want my arm really moving, and I'm trying to pull right here, right with that rear delt muscle. And cables are nice because it's just nice and smooth. Yeah, it sucks being bent over like that, but it's how you get a nice red face. I actually haven't done these in a while. I've been kind of doing the dumbbell ones, but I get a way better burn when I use the cables. And it's nice because you get a way wider range of motion. Like it's across my body, the range. There's tension here, right? And that's just what you really want. Versus, you know, some workouts or machines, your arm stops like here. For this, you could go right across. You guys looking at my butt? God. Oh, let's go up some weight. I'm not used to this warm weather. I feel like it's officially starting to become summer and I'm just sweating nonstop. But I'd rather be sweating than frickin' minus 30 cold. You ever get that one song that just starts playing and you can't help but dance? People are looking at me like, what is wrong with this kid? Oh. Hey, what? I'm trying to think, like these are called upright rows. Upright rows? Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of do these to get those side delts again, but they're almost kind of like a full shoulder workout as well. Maybe not front delts at all, but you'll hit a bit of the rear and the side delts. Also, you'll get your traps and it burns in the forearms. So it's a good one. Basically what I'm wanting to do is I want to bring it up to my chest. Close to my body. And yeah. Not a whole lot to that one. It's a pretty simple exercise. Everything just kind of moves naturally. I like to use the easy bar just because it shows me where I could put my hands. You could also do it like the wide way, which would be a lot more trap involved. It's I don't know. It's just a good shoulder workout. You should do it all the time. This is awful. I just have no idea what to talk about today. Usually I'm talking way too much in the camera and the videos end up being like an hour long. But today is just kind of showing a couple things and that's about it. Oh, I guess I could talk about, this is a good exercise that you could really pause at the top. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. I'm way too impatient when it comes to resting in between sets. It just feels awkward. I just want to come here and just pump it out. Maybe maybe I'm one of those ADHD people. Can't sit for too long. I don't know. Probably not. Okay. That's a heavy weight. Do I go up or do I do one more at that weight? One more at that weight. Yeah, I don't want to swing too much. A little bit of swinging is okay. Too much swinging is, it's just too much. You know, you gotta find that, it's a fine line between swinging too much and swinging's okay. Usually, if it's near the end of your set, and like those last like 2 or 3 reps, if you're swinging to get it up, that's fine. But if you're swinging right from the beginning, it's too heavy, way too heavy. Plus, you're not gonna target the muscle the way you want to. If you're swinging right off the bat, you're gonna be using all other muscles to help you swing that weight. So, form's important. See how I can't get it up? Now, it's all right to swing. I ripped a bit. It's okay. Oh. Next, we're going on to a shoulder press machine. I've never used this machine before, but I already hurt myself when I was putting weights on. I hit my ankle on the stupid metal frame, and yeah, working out is dangerous, so you gotta be careful, you know. But yeah, this is just a basic shoulder press type movement. Oh, that's pretty nice. The reason why I like machines so much is they kind of force you to keep locked in on good form. Just kind of doing a warm-up feel set because I've never used this before. But it feels pretty good. It's keeping my shoulder blades nice and locked in, which is what I want. And what I concentrate on is I kind of want my elbows a little bit like pressed forward, not back, a little bit forward. And yeah, same kind of with most presses is all I want to do is imagine driving my shoulders up, and then everything just seems to follow. No, it feels pretty good. Might have to go up a little bit of weight. I'm so used to doing dumbbell press or shoulder press with dumbbells, and I don't know if it's just because I'm so locked in and I have my elbows quite a bit forward, but when I come to a machine like this and it kind of forces me to be more, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just I can feel how tight my shoulders are. Even though I try to stretch them and warm them up before every exercise, that's just the spot that gets so tight for me. It's, maybe I got tetanus or something. Yeah, probably have tetanus, right? Holy mama. Is that what tetanus does? You get like locked joints or something. Oh. 6. My go-to is kind of 6 reps. I've been trying to do, actually it changes all the time, but something I've been doing a little bit more of is not going over 6 reps and keeping that more sets at lower reps, but heavier weight. So like if I could only get 4 or 5, that's perfect. But instead of doing like 3 sets, I'll do like 5 sets. So heavier weight, less reps. I'm just gonna see if anything changes. I do have a feeling that this is going to be too heavy, but you gotta try it. You just gotta try things. So I'm going to, let's go for 4. Yeah, 4. Oh, okay. One more. Oh. Whew. That's how you want like a good set to look like, is you're pushing really hard to get that weight up. A rear delt type exercise. This is kind of rear delt, traps, like it's rhomboid kind of area, but I'm doing this for my rear delts. And basically I sit on this bench, legs in front, pick up these dumbbells, and I'm kind of concentrated on just bringing the weights up, squeezing that back rear delt area. You might not feel it right at the beginning, but near the end of the set, you'll start to feel it in your rear delts. Oh. Oh. I don't know if it's the best rear delt exercise, but I don't know, it's just one of the ones that you could try. I like switching it up all the time, so today I'm doing these. And I try not to like have my back bent, like arched, try to keep it straight. And I'm kind of just driving my elbows back like this, micro bending my arms. And it might take a bit of playing around. So maybe start off with some light weight, but oh, okay, I lied. I'm gonna do some more press, but with the dumbbell, just because that machine was nice, but it didn't give me the feeling I wanted, basically. I didn't get the burn or the pump that I was looking for. Plus I wanted to target my front delts a little more. So for these, I'm doing elbows a little bit forward, not out like this. So that machine was more like elbows wider, which is harder to do, but I want to go elbows a bit in. Oh, just to target those front delts a little bit more. And I don't know, I find with shoulders that slow and concentrated movements are best, mainly because I'm prone to shoulder injury and I'm terrified, because the last time I kind of hurt my shoulder, it was like months before it started feeling good again. And that's just not good. But best way to get these up without a spot is I put them kind of near the end of my knees, and I use my legs to kind of bring them up, kind of like this. And once they're up, just press. Oh, I always bring them right down to my shoulders, the dumbbells. I don't know, bigger range of motion. Yeah, that's good. That feels good. No pain. feel like I could push myself a lot better with that dumbbell movement than with the machine. That was like out like this. I've had more flexible shoulders. Probably wouldn't be an issue, but stretching is it's lame. No, I'm just too lazy to stretch. Ugh. I should do yoga like twice a week. That'll probably definitely help my performance in the gym. But spend too much time here. Add yoga on top of that. Whew. Unless I just came to the gym less, you know, did yoga on like a rest day. Maybe. Oh, let's just get this out of the way. All right, okay. I think these are the best lateral workout for your side delts is these dumbbell lateral raises. Kind of the same with the cables. I want to make sure that my elbows are the same height or higher than my wrists. Okay, that's too heavy. When it comes to dumbbells and lateral raises and stuff, like it's really easy to swing, which is totally fine when you're going heavy, but I always make sure that I'm dropping the weight during the exercise and still getting the proper form and whatnot, because it just works better. So a lighter weight. But yeah, what I do is I dumbbells in front, a slight lean forward. It's hard doing it when I can't see myself. But yeah, and I'm just concentrating on bringing my elbows straight out by my side. I think I love these so much is because my shoulders just light on fire and it feels like I'm really, really destroying them. So I was doing kind of like elbows bent like this. I'm gonna do more, still a micro bend in the arms, but more straight out like that. And what I do to help me is I kind of imagine that I have a glass of water in each hand, and as I peak, I'm kind of just pouring the water out a bit. And what that does is it really helps keep my elbows high and my wrists low, and really targeting those side delts. Because the bigger the side delts, the smaller your waist looks. Okay, so let's do a couple leg raises for abs. I haven't used this machine before, but I normally like to do like the hanging ones with hanging on the bar. They are a bit harder, but they're definitely good for your whole core. But these ones are nice when I really want to just concentrate on the abs. And if you can't do them hanging from the bar, this is a good place to start. This is with this machine here. And yeah, you could, side to side. What I'm really looking for though is I flex my abs the whole movement. Flex them the whole movement all the way down, still flexing them the whole time. And when I get to the top, I'm really squeezing. Ooh. But yeah, I'll just grab one of these donut things is what I like to call them. Just hold my hands like this and come up. And I give it a little press. Little press at the very top. I don't really train my front delts too much because I hit them so much when I'm doing shoulder press, but I still do a little bit of a workout for them once in a while. And yeah, let's just do a little superset. A little superset. Man, I am wearing the wrong underwear today. They just keep on riding up in all my shit, man. All my shit. Do not like it. Do not like it one bit. I think the best way to train abs is just don't even count. Just go until it hurts so bad that you can't anymore. Okay. Yeah. I think that was a pretty good workout for a Saturday. Nice, chill, and easy. Yeah. That's good. That's enough.